It's happening. Northern elites afraid of Peter Obi's acceptance in the north in their very own territory. Vice Chairman Robert reveals all. You see, Peter Obi's acceptance all over the country, irrespective of the region, is given some major politicians a hell of what you call sleepless nights. They can't believe it's happening. No, they can't believe it. That somebody who is not from their region is getting all this acceptance. They can't understand it. How is it going on? How is it happening? How come it's so accepted that even the youth are talking about it? What's going on? You know why? When change is in the air, when something is about to change, remember in 2015, everybody hears of it. You don't see it campaigns itself. It gives itself campaign. It campaigns itself. So these are the things going on. These are the things happening, and we are looking at it, and we are, everybody who believe in any of the political candidates, please go ahead. You cannot vote for them on social media, whether Atiku, Tinubu, Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, or any of the other political party presidential candidates. As a matter of fact, we have 17 of them. So it's not restricted to the four names I've called. The four names I've called happens to be like the prominent ones, the loud ones and all that, but that's not all. It's not restricted to these names I have mentioned now. So this is what is happening. Northern elites are really kind of worried. You know, now when they bring up Peter Obi's discussions among politicians, everybody just say, no, no, we don't, I mean, all of a sudden they don't want to talk about it. Can you imagine? They just changed the topic. The Labour Party Vice Chairman, South Felix Roberts, says only the elites from the northern Nigeria are afraid of the emergence of the party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Robin was reacting to recent comment credited to the presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, claiming that the northern votes will not accept Peter Obi during next year's election. Kwankwaso's comment came after the proposed alliance between the Labour Party and the NNPP collapsed. But responding to the claim of Kwankwaso, Ruben says the only people that will not vote for Peter Obi in the north are the elite. People that are afraid that people that are afraid that if he wins, the stealing of money will stop. Those that are protecting their wealth. I believe before the elections, the whole north will be for Peter Obi. The voting masses will be for Peter Obi. We are picking a vice presidential candidate from the north that is going to do the job. Talk less of talking about the northern job. It will be a done deal with God on our side. Speaking about the running mate of Peter Obi, the Labour Party chairman, Chieftain, said he has been a very prominent person before Friday. He will be unveiled, and I think that the world will be happy to see a youth coming out as a vice presidential candidate. A former Senator Yusuf Dante Baba Hamed from Kaduna have been tipped to become the running mate for the Labour Party presidential candidate. Baba Hamed is an economist and founder of Biza University, Abuja. So you see the caliber of persons and people. And if truly Nigerians, we want change and we're really looking forward to this change, it will not come by you wishing it. It will not happen by you talking about it. It will not come by you standing there and doing absolutely nothing. Well, it will happen and only happen if you and I work at it. It will happen and only happen if you and I get our PVCs, vote for the candidates we think has what it takes to change Nigeria. If you look at the last few days in the news and in the media, you will see that all kinds of allegations has risen against Peter Obi. One of such alleged voices currently ongoing is the voice of Asaro Dakubo, who continue to expatiate and show to Nigerians, asking them, what has Peter Obi done and why is he blah, 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 that is a scam and what have you. Well, that is his opinion. Now, others are also saying things about Tinubu, about Atiku, about Kwankwaso. Everybody has one thing or the other against one of the political parties, candidate or another. But where do we stand? Where are we in the scheme of things? Where do we call the line? What's the change? Okay, what do we do? Okay, so these are some of the things we must pay attention to and do not turn a blind eye from. Peter Obi is the voice, that many Nigerians youth feel today. I mean, among the presidential candidates, could possibly represent the masses. Okay, one who had precedence, and with all the politicians right now, is one of the few people whose president shows that he's a real deal. Others, went the other way. Some are having cases with EFCC, unresolved cases that only them and EFCC know about. Some EFCC cannot go near them. Some, their file flew away. I mean, all kinds of cases and issues. But with all this going on, Peter Obi seemed to be the only one who seemingly does not have a case with all these institutions and all that is currently happening. So what is going on? And why, are the castigation voices coming? That is to tell you that what is good will be talked about. What is not good will be talked about. That's life for you. That's life for you. That's just the way it is. If it's good, it will be talked about. If it is not good, it will be talked about. It doesn't matter. Say, okay, well, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm going to stay here. Who told you? They will say you are keeping away from people. Now, if you say, okay, I'm going to be on my own, they will still, so what's towards this? Do you understand? So the best thing for us to do is to be bold, go out there, get our PVCs, get ready to vote, and vote in the right candidates that could potentially make a lot of difference. That's the only way. Honestly, sincerely speaking, okay, we're talking about somebody who has a heart, a mind that could possibly bring about innovations, initiatives that could change the course of the narrative, enhance, international look development, and things that they can bring on ground that will be about job creation, and a lot of our youth will be employed. So there are lots of things that having the right mind set of people will bring to the table. But how will that happen? It will happen and only happen if we all, with one accord, stand for what is right. Other than that, we may not go very far. You see, we may not go very far if we do nothing about what we need to do and what we need to work on. Get your PVCs, okay? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.